Oh man, I messed that one up. Wow, I really did. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Derrek Ribera Show. I'm your host, Derek, the nice guy, Ribera. There's the nice guy, Ribera. You know. Anyway, I'm here and I'm ready to go, 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 ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So grab yourself a white monster. Grab yourself, just grab yourself something nice. Um, 1 second. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Grab yourself a Zen, a white monster, and let's fucking get ready for this podcast, bro. Just sit back and chill. Chill, motherfucker, chill. You know? That's what I do to chill nowadays. I used to drink, used to smoke, but now, I just sit back and pop a Zen in and have a good day. Have a good day with a Zen in my mouth, boys. A Zen in my mouth like your girlfriend has a D in her mouth. That's right. Like that girl that goes to me has a D in her mouth right now, probably. She's like, tell Derek I'm sorry. Didn't mean to ghost you, Derek. It's just. So shut up. Could you imagine this girl ghosted me? Could you imagine her ghosting me? Ghosting Derrek Ribera? A god amongst men? A badass of badassery? A direct kinfolk of Daniel Boone, the guy that discovered Kentucky. A direct kinfolk of Godzilla. I don't know if I'm kin to Godzilla. I'm not Asian, so I don't know. But a direct lineage of some other badass, I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? My ancestors were conquerors. I study the art of a samurai. Jiu-jitsu. And you ghosted me? Lady, the drugs are not that good. I'm here to tell you, baby. And you know what? I forgive you. I really do. I forgive you, baby girl. Because you got that nice booty. But don't ever think you're good enough to ghost Derrek Ribera. Straight lineage of badassery. Fucking human conqueror. Fucking Genghis Khan motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You seen me out there doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I conquered people. I have literally spoke wisdom into the hearts of men that people don't even understand. I am the wisest, smartest person I know. Easily. You ghosted me. That's crazy. That's low self-esteem. That's what that is. That is a low self-esteem. That is you waking up every morning, girl, looking in the mirror, knowing that your prime years are up. And how could this man take time out of his day to talk to you? You were chosen, but you didn't want the gift. You are, indeed, an idiot. You are not even good enough. And that new dude, I know there's a new dude. He would never be me. If we were in the world of Dragon Ball Z, he would not even be close to my power level. He would be the farmer on the first episode with the gun in his hand, with 11 power level, or whatever it was, 9 or 11 or something like that. 9/11, oh my god. Yeah, you ghosting me is like making a 9/11 for yourself. Congratulations. You lost. You lost. Congratulations, baby. You lost. Because you couldn't measure up to the kind of person that I am. You couldn't measure up to the person that I am today. I am Derrek Ribera. I am a conqueror of men. I am the wise man. You understand? When I speak, people shut up and listen. At least educated people do shut up and listen. Dumb people keep talking, and that's why dumb people say dumb. Is when I start talking, you people cannot even comprehend how great I am. Hairs on my face. You people can't even comprehend what I am and who I am and what I'm all about. So you ghosted me because your confidence was not this high. We could have had it good. but instead you ghosted me. That's life, though. You understand? Sometimes life don't go your way. But you had it good. You had a golden goose egg, and you threw it away for a rotten egg. For somebody that is... I saw his picture. Oh, hi. Bro, I would demolish him. And I don't care about him. That's the saddest part, dude. These women don't have confidence in themselves, you know? They really don't. It's sad. It's sad. But anyway, you would never beat me, bro. You might have got the girl, bro, but you would never beat me. She fumbled the best thing that would ever happen to her in her life. Think about that. And she stuck with you because her personality, her confidence was not on par. She is a loser. And she stuck with you. That's funny. That's funny to me. It's hilarious. I feel bad. I really do. Because I really thought this person was cool. There was red flags. The biggest red flag was that she thought I was funny. I was like, ooh, I don't know about that. But I should have known better. But anyway, moving on. That's what I'm saying. So welcome to the Derrek Ribera show. You know, say you guys, I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are fun. I hope you guys are having a good time. Big shout out to the Heavy Rollers podcast, guys. Check that out on Monday mornings, dude. I mean, this coming Monday might be a little late because we're recording on my birthday. And I'm not going to lie. I don't know if my friends are going to want to go swimming or not. None of my friends really answered me if they wanted to hang out. I'm like, hey, guys, you want to hang out on my birthday? And they're like, well, you know, we can. I'm like, okay, never mind. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll sit alone at my house on my birthday. But if I do, that's fine with me. I don't give a fuck. That's kind of what I want. Kind of want to stay home all day and just like, you know, just chill. Watch movies on my phone. You know? Watch porn. I don't know. Do something. You know what I'm saying? But I hope it's a good time. But I don't think it will be. But it's okay. Also, I wanted to barbecue. I'm not gonna lie. But I just can't do that. But, also, what was I going to say? What was I going to say, bro? What was I going to say? But anyway, yeah, welcome to the show, guys. I'm so happy that, you know, I'm so happy things are going my way for once. In a way, kind of, sort of. Not really. Now that I think about it, nothing's going my way. I was like, what the fuck did I say that for? That is a horrible thing to say. Like, why would I say that? It just made me more depressed, you know? Like, I'm 38. I'm about to be 38, bro. When this comes out, it'll be 2 days before my birthday when this comes out. June 27th. The day 2 years ago, I stepped into jiu-jitsu. And I failed them too. I'm a failure. Yes. No, it's been 2 years since I have found something I actually love. And it's like, for the last 2 years, that's all I've really been thinking about, bro. Maybe that's what, I don't know, man. It's like, you know, those fresh young Happy Perez got me selling this dope to anyone on 2 legs. No, but it's like, I don't know, man. Because it's been dope, man. It's been a cool journey. My journey's been slow, but that's what I am. I'm slow anyway. So it's like, my journey has just been one of those things where it's like, man, bro. It's been one of those things where it's like, a lot of people, I don't know how to explain it. It's been cool, man. It's been a cool journey. I met a lot of great people. That's what I'm going to say. I mean, and it's like all the people I met in the last 2 years are just like so fucking cool. You know, like, well, I ain't gonna say no other names, but a lot of people that I train with, you know, and you guys know who you are, especially you guys that spar with me, especially you guys that roll with me. I mean, if you don't roll with me, fuck you. But if you do, that's fucking cool as fuck. I like that. I love you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. And that's what it is. It's like, when you, like, rolling to me is, you know, kind of like, it's sparring in jiu-jitsu, but like, it's one of the coolest things in the world. It's like, it's such a good pain reliever, and like, it's so funny because you can literally be about you're killing this guy, and then the next minute you guys are laughing and freaking shaking hands, and you're hugging and stuff, and you're having a good time, you know, and you know, Like, I met some of the coolest fucking people, including my co-host of the Heavy Rollers, my boy Steven. I met him there, and say it's just like some of the coolest people on the planet go there. To me, in my mind, like that building, Triple Threat, is literally the coolest fucking place, and I wish I could be there every day. If I had a ride, I would be. If I had a ride, I'd be there every chance I got. Pretty much. Not gonna lie. Me and my boy, Skyler, he brought me there 2 years ago and stuff, and it just ever since then it's been fun, bro. It's been great. It's been like, and my only regret is I wish I can go a lot more. I wish I was there every day. You know what I'm saying? And like, because I think I'd be badass if I was there every day. And like, maybe not, because I do suck, but it's just like, it would be so cool to be there, every day. But these guys that I met at this gym, bro, are like literally some of my favorite people now. I remember, we went to the park on Memorial Day, or was it Memorial Day? I don't know, the last holiday we had where we were off on a Monday. We were all at the park and stuff, and I was like, I felt comfortable around these people. Or when we go to when I go to the gym and stuff, and it's so fun. You're rolling, you're having a good time. You don't have to, and it's like that guy over there might have like different politics to me, but me and him are gonna roll and we're gonna laugh and we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna help each other get better in jiu-jitsu. So. And that's one of the coolest fucking things. And a lot of the guys there don't agree with some of the things I say. A lot of, what I'm saying? But they're all good people. And I'll be sitting there sometimes and just like, when you step on the mat, it's like, it don't matter what your life is. It don't matter what you praise. It don't matter what you do. At the end of the day, we're all there together and we're all trying to make each other better, and we're just having a good time. There's so many guys there that are literally like just some of the coolest dudes you could ever meet. But I would never would have met them if it wasn't for jiu-jitsu. Our lives don't cross the same path. I don't even know if they exist outside the gym. Like, for instance, like one of my homeboys there, I don't know if he exists outside the gym. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he might, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him on Instagram. He's doing things, and a lot of them guys, like I see them on Instagram, they're always doing something. But like at the same time, it's like, do y'all exist outside this gym? Because I don't ever see y'all outside this gym. Like, we could literally be, like, I saw one of the dudes in traffic one time and I was waving them, but they didn't even see me. It's because we're not allowed to see each other outside the gym, I think. Because and the reason why I say that is because it's like it's a weird world. And people are different classes of people, and I'm a low-life scumbag piece of shit, and everybody else is way above me. So when they see me, if I see them in public, they're like, whoa, nah, he just didn't wave because he didn't see me. That's all it was. But I see these guys all the time, like in the gym, and that's where I see them. I can leave for a month, and I come back, and like they're there. They're still there. And when they're not there, it's like, this is weird, bro. This is weird. I remember I was talking to one of my teammates that got injured a while back, about a couple months, like 6 or 7 months ago, and I was like, bro, it's weird not seeing you here. And he's like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, because it's like, to me, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just like you're part of the gym. It's like, this is who you are, I guess. But like, it's like when I leave, the whole building shuts down, and they're like robots, and they just shut down, and they're like, well, as soon as you come back and you open the door, everybody's, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I don't see these people in public, so I never would have crossed paths with them. But since I have in jiu-jitsu in the gym, it's been like pretty fucking cool, dude. Like, it's like, oh shit, dude, like this guy's cool as fuck. And now like you might have seen him around before and stuff like that, and you're like, yeah, that's a cool dude right there. I train with that dude. You know what I mean? And like, or on job sites, you might see him or something like that. I remember I saw one of the dudes that trained there at a job site, like right after I started there. And he was like, what's up, bro? I was like, what's up, man? And I was like, dude, that guy trains a triple threat, And I was so happy to see him. And I was, it just made me excited, you know what I'm saying? Because you get excited like a dog or something, I guess. But I'm like, hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah, triple threat, dude. And I'm just like, ha. But it's the way it is, man. And it's like the only people I've ever seen outside the gym really is literally like a certain handful, and that's it. So it's really cool to like know these people and stuff. And I never would have crossed their paths or ever been blessed with the grace of being around these people if it wasn't for Triple Threat Jiu-Jitsu, and just for Jiu-Jitsu period. Especially like with the Heavy Rollers podcast, when we made that Instagram page, it grew so fast, and it was like so many people from like around the world, bro, that do jujitsu. You know, white belts, black belts, purple belts, you know, blue belts, you know what I'm saying, brown belts, whatever. We don't have much brown belts to talk to us, but like a lot of these guys were just like talking to us, and like, you know, we had one guy literally was like, I don't know how to feel to get back in the gym, and I don't know what to do. So like me and Steven talked to him, gave him advice, and then he went back to the gym, and now he's going again. And it's like, damn, bro, like we, you know what I'm saying, we helped this guy. And there's been so many people that like literally like you meet through this community that I joined 2 years ago that just make it worthwhile. It helped me mentally, you know. Mentally, this has helped me just by the community alone. Because I'm not good at jiu-jitsu. I never will be good. But there's one thing I see, and it's the great community of jiu-jitsu. It's how we we all like, it's like a mutual respect. You know what I'm saying? Like I've met, like literally I know black belts that treat you just like you're a normal person. They don't act like they're better than you. You know what I'm saying? Like other things you do in life, like at work, let's say if there's someone that's been there like 5 years and they're better than you at it, they're gonna act like they're better than you. But in jiu-jitsu, it's like the black belt will be like, yo, you know, say, come here and roll with me, man. You're like, really? You know what I'm saying? And then he'll give you like the pointers and stuff like that. Like when I roll with like Jesse or someone, and I'm just like, bro, like I know you can smash me, bro, but at the same time, it's like it's such an honor that you give me this, like you show me this love. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I wouldn't know what to do, bro, if I don't know how to explain. Like I don't ever want to quit. That's what I'm saying. And I think that's a lot of times like in life when I felt like quitting at life, I just thought about jiu-jitsu and I just kept going, you know? Like, there was a while back I wanted to quit, and it was crazy, bro, because, like, I was really down. I'm done. I'm quitting. I'm quitting everything. I give up on everything. And then I went to class, and that spark came back. It was like, whoa. You know, that spark was there, and, like, all the same people that were showing me love, and I was like, dude, why do I want to leave these people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I leave these people? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just be fucking myself if I do. You know what I'm saying? They're going to keep on going on and getting better, and I'll just be another one that just didn't survive. And I don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This sport had helped me. And I'm going to get real with y'all, because it's Men's Mental Health Month, and I'm going to get fucking real with y'all. It's the end of the month. I'm going to tell y'all this. Before I went in there, my only goal was to die. You know, I wanted to die. And I was going through a lot. Of course, over a lady, like always, I was in love with this lady. She did not feel the same way about me. She came down to visit me, and it was some other dude was too good. She was too good for me, you know. And it was one of those things, and it was like, fuck, bro, like. And I felt bad, and I felt down on myself, and I was like, you know, I give up. Fuck this. Fuck everything, you know. And that's where I was at in life. My buddy challenged, and of course, I had for about a year or so before that. I had one of our professors, Jesse Tobar, and I had one of my best friends, Skylar Hart, always tell me about jiu-jitsu. And Jesse, every time I post him on Facebook, Jesse would say something like, yo, try jiu-jitsu, bro. I'm like, man, I don't want to try this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck that, it's gay. You know what I mean? But it wasn't. And the day I walked in there, I remember doing the first class, the fundamentals class with Professor Mario, and I remember like the first time about to step on the mat, bro. My foot didn't even step on the mat, and I had this thought in my head, it's like, you can run now. You don't have to do this, bro. You're good. And I was like, man, I want to do it. And I looked up, and Professor Mario was like, what's up, man? Come on. So I was like, all right. And so I stepped on the mat, and I was like, like, I don't know why, to me, that was like such a, like, I had the same feeling as when I first stepped on stage to do comedy, and the same feeling I felt when I walked into church for the first time in 20 years, where I was just like, open the door, and I was just like, and like, I couldn't breathe for a second. It's like, almost had an anxiety attack, but you're like, dude, you're doing this, bro. Fuck it, we're doing it. And so I got on the mat. I met this dude, Jorge. He's like, you're new? I said, yeah. He was, you be my partner if you want. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, all right, that's cool. Because I was nervous about who partner I was going to be. Because like, these people don't like me. Look at all these guys are like way smaller than me, bro. And I had this thought in my head. It's like, dude, I'm about to smash some people, bro. And like, you know, you're going to have that little, like, the ego about yourself. Like, everybody has this perception of their self of like they're a badass until they get on the mat in jiu-jitsu. And then you're like, oh, I'm not that guy at all. You know, that's what happened to me. And like, so anyway, you know, we did the class and stuff, and I remember I was just like, out of wind the whole time, and Mario and them were like, he was helping me out with some of the move we had and stuff, and then Jorge was too, and then we it was time to roll. My favorite part of the class, by the way, that is nowadays that's my favorite part. Is like when everybody's like, okay, time to roll. Saying get some water and let's get some rolls in. Like fuck yeah, and so like, but sometimes people don't want to roll with me, and I'm like, or I'm the odd man out, and that fucking sucks, bro. 'Cause I'm like, damn, bro, like I gotta stand against the cuck wall, and so we went to we went to roll. And I was like, all right, and he asked me, you want to start standing up or you want to sit down? And I was like, I'll start standing up. I was, I'm about to just pick this dude up and throw him. You know what I'm saying? And no, that didn't happen at all. That dude made me look like I was wrestling with my nephew, my 5-year-old. If I was wrestling with my 5-year-old nephew, it would look like that. Like my 5-year-old nephew doesn't have a chance against me. I didn't have a chance at all against Jorge. And so I was like, what the, like, and I'm in my head, I'm like, oh my God. And like, I remember my face hit the mat and I remember like I looked over at the clock and I'm like, it's only been 1 minute, bro. And I'm getting demolished. But like, he wasn't going that hard on me. He was actually kind of going easy. He's like, are you good, man? Okay, cool. Or try this. And he was letting me try stuff too. And it was so funny because I was like, bro, like after we were done rolling, I said, bro, and I was like, thanks, man. And I said, dude, I really had a perception of myself that I was going to come in here and be a badass. And everybody just started laughing. But it's so true. Like, because you have a perception, you're like, look how much bigger I am than these guys. And you will go in there, like I went in there at 402 pounds. And of course, I'm down to like 3 something now. And I went in there at 402 pounds, bro. And got my ass smashed. You understand? I went in there at that weight. And I went in there, like, and there was people, so many, and then I remember the next person I rode with, I think it was Mario or someone, but like, it was just like literally when every person was just like, bam, bam. And by the end of the class, I went to go sit down and watch Skylar's class, because the class Skylar was in, he was in a gi class, so they all were in their gis and stuff, and that's when I first met Steven. He said, hey, what's up, man? I was like, hey, what's up, bro? That was it. And I was like, dude, that guy looks like he can whoop my, dude, he would smash the shit out of me, bro. But he was nice as fuck, And Jesse was in that class too and stuff. And I was like, damn, bro, that's cool. And like, I'm watching these guys and I'm just like, damn, I don't know if I'm ever going to be that good, but I want to try. I had like a new hope for life. It was weird, like sitting there in that chair. And after we got done, I was like, kind of wiping my face off and sweating and stuff. And people were leaving, coming in and whatever. And I'm just like, sitting there and I'm like, dude, like, I want to live. I want to live. And I was like, bro, that's freaking awesome. And I remember looking over and watching the guys, and then I watched their class and stuff, and I just sat there and watched it. And I started getting excited. Like, I was like, fuck, I'm going to do that next time. I can't wait to give me a gi. Now I have me a $200 gi. I have, all this stuff. But, like, it's like, bro, I can't wait. Because, like, it was, those guys were literally so cool to me. It was like watching rock stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, that's the only way I can explain it. Like, as you watch these guys in the gym, then you see them in competitions, and you see them, and you're like, dude, that's freaking awesome, bro. And I remember, like, a couple days later, I went back, and I was like, I don't ever want to stop doing this for the rest of my life. Even if I go a month or 2 without doing it, I still am going to come back. They can't get rid of me. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can. But, you know what I'm saying? They can, they will. But, like, what I'm saying is that I don't ever want to stop jiu-jitsu for the rest of my life. Because I've seen guys that quit going for a while and they get restless. It gets crazy because that's all you think about, bro. It's like, bro, like I go 2 weeks without going and I'm just enraged all the time. So it's like, it's literally like one of those things where it's like, bro, like I just love it so much, and it saved my life. And when I say it saved my life, I really mean it saved my freaking life. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like, it gave me a purpose again, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't, like, after that happened, and this year, of course, the same thing happened. I get ghosted or whatever, but it's like, bro, like, I don't care. I don't really care. Like, it kind of hurts my feelings, but at the same time, it's like, you know what, he can have you, I'll have jiu-jitsu, man. And let's see who has a better life. Then they might, have a good life. And I wish them the best. I wish her the best. But at the same time, it's like, I'm going to be doing my thing. I'm still going to be doing what I'm doing. You're still going to be on my Facebook watching me grow as a person. You know, and all my friends, you know what I'm saying? People say, you changed so much. It's like, yeah, bro, like, you can't have that dirty attitude in jiu-jitsu. I don't want them to see the bad side of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird because I have a bad side, you know what I mean? Like, or I get involved with dumb shit sometimes, but I've changed that, you know what I'm saying? And like, a couple weeks ago when we went to this fight, you know, these guys were all fighting in a backyard, and the police showed up. Like, it was literally like one of the cops was a guy that trains there, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, he's gonna think I'm a thug now, you know. And back then, that's what I thrived to be, was a thug. Now I just want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what I want to be, man. And I'm 30, I'm almost 38, and I still don't know what the fuck I want to be. I just want to be happy. You know, I want everybody to know, like, man, like, because like I remember this guy I was training with, Eric. He told me, he goes, "Oh, every time you're on the mat, you're smiling." It's like, yeah, man, because this is where I want to be, you know. And that's one thing I think of men's mental health, and like a lot of people's mental health. And it should be Men's Mental Health Month. It's June. Is find something that makes you happy and where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? If it's church, go to church. If it's jujitsu, go to jujitsu. If it's riding a horse, go ride horses. You know what I'm saying? If it's water polo, you know what I'm saying? Do water polo. Lifting weights. A lot of my friends lift weights. I have friends that, you know, work out in the gym, personal trainer kind of people, and they lift weights. They work their ass off. They put in the work. That's like us as men, especially. We got to do that. You know, we got to do that. We got to stay occupied. We got to stay active. It's time to stay active. Because especially in days like this, man, we're warriors. You know, we're people that need to be ready for anything. But at the same time, we also got to be happy within ourselves. And see, that's the point. Like, that's the reason why I do jiu-jitsu. I don't do it to become a badass. I don't care if I ever become a black belt. But I'm gonna tell you this: I want to. That's my path to happiness. Because when I'm going religiously, like last summer, we were going almost every day, bro. I didn't go on Mondays a lot because I was like, dude, no, I have to work this afternoon, and I'm not trying to be there. So now, like, you know, because like Monday and Tuesdays I barely went, but I went, like, you know, Wednesdays, or I went Thursdays, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes Monday. And we went in the morning classes too. Me and Skylar would hit like 5 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday sometimes. And it was like we were going so much. I was just, only thing I hated about my life back then was my job. My job was killing me. You know, my job was killing me. Not gonna lie, but at the same time, it was like I wasn't happy back about my job, but I was so happy about going to train. And a lot of those people would like talk trash or whatever, and you're just like, you know, you just kind of laugh a little bit because you're like, yeah, I'll slap shit out of it, dude. But like at the same time, it's like, bro, like, you know, you talk all the trash you want, bro. At the end of the day, I'm the king. I'm happy with myself. I'm glad I am who I am. My soul is still intact. I'm still alive. I have not, you know, ever. I don't feel sad no more, you know, and I think that's the key to helping with your mental health, because you got to realize there's a lot of haters out here, bro. There's a lot of haters out here. There's a lot of fucking haters. Like in the last month, I've been ghosted. I've had people want me fired from my job, texting my boss, telling me I should get fired from my job. It's like, bro, you want to take my livelihood away because you didn't have a good time, because you didn't get a bottle as fast as you wanted it. You know? It's that kind of thinking. Like, that's female way of thinking. And he's a dude thinking like a female. Let's be real. So, but like, he's like literally, you know, and that's the way it is, man. People will literally try to trash you, but you got to find something to keep yourself happy, because they want to see your mama crying over your casket. Think about it that way. So keep pushing. Don't ever give up. And that's something that I'm learning. Is like, don't give up. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to be like them. They want you to be mediocre. They're gonna report you on Instagram just for being happy. Me and Steven on the heavy rollers we talk about doing activities and stuff, and, you know, saying in men's mental health and stuff, and we talk about funny things too. And somehow that makes the Instagram monitors mad. They kept us from going live the other day. It pissed me off. And the reason why it pissed me off because I knew it was all my fault. Because I take the blame for it. Because I probably said something fucked up. And I don't mean to, man. I'm a clown, bro. I like to make people laugh. You know? I like to make people laugh. But it's like, it sucks nowadays because you have to go through a whole, like, bullshit of fucking, like, just bullshit, bro. Like, you gotta go through the bullshit now. If you want to be a funny man online, you gotta literally censor yourself so bad until you get to, like, Shane Gillis level, and then you can do what you want. Because I'm telling you right now, if those guys came up, like, right now, like, a lot of those guys, like, Shane Gillis or Tim Dillon or whatever, they probably wouldn't make it because it's, like, literally, like, I mean, they got discovered. Thank God they got discovered because I love those. Those are like my favorite comedians, and I love listening to them, and it makes me feel better about myself. But like, you know, like me when I say something, it's like, you know what I mean, like it gets banned automatically or something. It's like, bro, like what am I doing to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because I'm ugly as fuck for one, but for two, it's like, bro, like these guys, you know, like these other guys, like if they would have came up like 5 years later than what they did, they wouldn't have made it. Just because that's how hateful the internet is. Like the internet hates good comedy. If you're actually funny, you're not. The internet don't like you now. These little fucking pretty boys out there talking like, oh yeah, and everybody's like, all the girls are like, oh my god, he's so funny the way he talks, and you're like, he's a faggot. You know what I'm saying? He's a faggot, dude. Like, and then also, you're racist. I've been labeled a racist, a homophobe. I've been labeled it was a masculine. Everything that's supposedly bad nowadays. There's nothing wrong with your masculinity, by the way. I've been labeled all this stuff, bro. But never. You know, and that's the funniest part, bro. Like they will label you this bullshit, bro. They will label you something because you have a different opinion, you know, and it's crazy. It's just crazy. You can't be funny no more. You know, you just can't be funny no more. It's like, bro, we need to pull our fucking pants up and grow the fuck up, first of all, because the world isn't what you think it is out here. It ain't rainbows. It ain't lollipops. It's fucking shit sandwiches and fucking doo-doo. That's what it is. It's shit sandwiches and doo-doo. Literally. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. But, you know, I'm just shortening it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Fun fact, I did already record a podcast, but I accidentally erased it. And you know what the fucked up thing is? I recorded it yesterday. It was almost 2 hours long. People probably wouldn't like that anyway. I probably had to cut a lot of shit out. But what did your friend do? What did Derek do? I erased it out of the files, and then I went to empty the recycle bin, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, that podcast that I was supposed to, you know, work on today is not there. So I'm doing an emergency podcast right now. Emergency! Even though I haven't been here in 3 weeks, and I'm sorry about that, guys. I am so sorry about that. It's just last week was a hard week for me to record a podcast. You know, and my dad was in the hospital, for one. And for two, it's a beautiful morning. Like, why is it so hot in here? And you can hear the air conditioner in the background. I must as well just turn it off. It's disrupting the podcast. And it's like, it's a gay air conditioner. It's like, oh yeah, put something in my butt. Fag. There's my band. There's my band. Banned from everything. But no, I feel bad about the heavy rollers getting banned, and it pissed me off, and it made me mad because I knew it was me that did it, you know, and I knew I probably said something, and that's the messed up part. I didn't even know what I said, you know, and it's like, because what I was trying to do last week for the podcast was we were going to do the first half like on recording, and then we were going to like pop in on live and like actually talk about UFC BJJ. We were going to talk about it live with our listeners and our friends, and you know, because I wanted to hear what people had to say about it, you know, and that was some of the best part is like I wanted to hear what people had to say about it and what their thoughts were on the podcast itself, and You know what I mean? Because and also on the show, I want to hear what people's thoughts were on the show that's been on YouTube. Because the UFC has adopted a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu show, and it's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. But I mean, the only thing I was disappointed there's not many heavy rollers in it. There's no ultra heavyweights. There's no heavyweights or nothing like that. But like, it's still cool. It's still fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of the guys were like, a lot of the guys on there are dope as fuck too. And I wanted to hear what our listeners or our viewers or our friends, you know, they're all that, was going to say about it. I wanted to hear if they were watching it, if they were keeping up with it too. Because when you're in jiu-jitsu, a lot of times you keep up with the jiu-jitsu world quite a bit. But I wanted to hear kind of how they felt about the situation and what they you know, if they liked the show or they didn't like the show or whatever, you know. Because I liked the show, I liked it a lot, and I didn't think that it was going to be. I just didn't think, you know, that they were going to cancel us from going live. That's what I was saying, you know. And we couldn't go live, and I was like, why? They didn't even send us a message to let us know that we did something bad. That's the craziest part to me. You know? But yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, it's gonna be fucking dope, man. It's gonna be dope. But it's gonna be fucking dope, man. I'm telling you. I just can't. I don't know, man. I just, you know, and it would have been dope as fuck because I wanted to hear what people had to say. We like last episode, like episode 20, we had like my boy Marshall come in from the gym and talk to us. We had this dude Martine come in that we didn't even know, but apparently he listens. We didn't have we had like a lot of people come in and do their thing. We had people talking in the comments. We literally set Steven's cell phone up right next to one of the microphones, and we did a live, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to do half the last week's podcast, or at least an hour of it, doing live. In the first 30 minutes, you know, of course, we do like this, like, you know, regular talking and stuff like that. And just see, like, the Instagram had other plans. Still don't know why we got banned. I think it's because of me, but I always blame myself anyway. But yeah, dude, it's pretty crazy, bro. So it's crazy how they will ban you for saying stuff or making jokes. You know what I mean? Like, and but yet there's people that literally, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a certain standard, I guess, they hold you to, or what they hold people to. But it's really sorry, and it's really nasty, and it's really fucked up. It really is fucked up how you could like take our podcast down, but our podcast mostly promotes like doing jujitsu and having a good time. You know, like, and that's what pissed me off, because what our podcast promotes, it don't promote doing nothing bad. It don't promote, you know, saying drugs. You know, and there's a lot of podcasts out there that promote drugs, alcohol, or whatever. Even though I did a podcast for years promoting fucking alcohol. You know what I'm saying? But we were promoting getting off your lazy ass and living your life and doing something. And somehow that was a bad thing to do. You know, and somehow that was bad, you know, and I just think, and that's what kind of like, it pissed me off a little bit. It kind of had me going a little bit, and, you know, and really I blame myself, and I'm gonna try to be better, but it's just so hard, like, when you're on a live and to not be yourself. Like, I'm like, I had to bite my tongue sometimes a lot, but I just, you know, it's the way life is, but I just don't want to. I don't know how to explain it, bro. I just don't think I don't think we deserve to get banned. That's all I'm saying. And I think it's grotesque. I think it's nasty. I think it's fucked up. And I think these people literally need to like learn to tell a joke, learn to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Learn to be happy with yourself. And that's the problem right now. A lot of people are not happy with themselves, and they like to press it on other people. They like to make other people feel down and bad because that's the way they feel. Oh, I don't feel like that's funny, so I'm going to cry about it. Instead of just going on with your life. And that's one of the biggest problems. Even like when I work retail, and that's one of the biggest problems I face every day. These people, like one guy texted my boss one time. He was like, "Hey man, he sucks, blah blah blah," because he's having a bad day. I was having a good day. I'm back there smiling, happy with life. Then I saw that text and I'm like, man, I almost took it personal. I almost like, yo, give him my number. And like that lady on Saturday, yelling and cussing at me and my coworker because we having a good time. It was so bad that she thought she was doing something righteous. Because that's the crazy part. They will think they're doing something righteous when they're doing something shitty. But the Bible does say at the end of days, people will think good is good, bad is good, and good is bad. People don't care about their fellow man no more. It's a simple fucking fact, bro. You know, these people would love to see you fired. It's like, why would you want me to take my livelihood away, bro? You know, I remember one time when I first started working at Storms, there was this lady, man, and she was raising hell. I had messed up on her burger. And I messed up. So who made that burger? And instead of my manager at the time being a real grown-up, she was like a 17-year-old girl. And she was cool, but she was like, he did. And that lady started yelling about me and stuff, and then I remade the burger. It was something like I didn't burn it or something like that. And I was like, well, I'm so sorry. And then, like, because she wanted her burger, like, crispy or burnt or some shit. And I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that. Like, and, like, it was like, I was like, I guess I'll try. But then the next time I did it, and it was too burnt or something like that. It was something, like, petty like that. And because it's been, like, 18 years. So I don't really remember what it was over. I mean, I was, like, on my second week there. And I was running the kitchen by myself. The manager was out there on her phone, texting her boyfriend, playing with her pussy. The car hop was out there on her phone, texting her boyfriend, playing with her pussy. And I was fucking working. And I'm sorry, I got overwhelmed. And so, anyway, the lady and the man were yelling. The man just sitting back there shaking his head all mad. And I was like, you know what? I was getting mad. I started pacing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started pacing, bro. This motherfucker, I'll show this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting back there. I was like, man, fuck this motherfucker. And I was like, bro, I said, no, fuck you. And I'm like, you know, yelling and stuff. And like, she's like, go outside and have a cigarette. Go outside and have a cigarette. I was like, all right. So I go out there. I'm sitting there smoking a cigarette. And I'm just like, sitting there shaking. I'm so mad. I'm shaking. Because these people would not let it go. Like, literally, they would, like, and you know how people are. Like, you know, and I used to take things personally. They didn't let it go. I'm back there just smoking a cigarette. Like, fuck, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sitting back there just cussing, bro. And finally, I get over to the lady pulls up and she's like, "Did I get you fired?" I said, "You damn right you did." "Well, I'm sorry, but you should." I said, "No, man, don't even apologize to me." And she like looked at me and her husband did too. I said, "Man, if y'all want to box, we can box right now." I said, "Let me tell you something." I said, "Tell that to my wife and 3 kids. They ain't gonna eat tonight. Appreciate you, by the way." The lady goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." She started to feel bad. I don't have a wife and 3 kids. I never have. But and she was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." So she went around the fucking corner and tried to apologize, and the manager's like, "Dude, what are you talking about?" Like, she's like, "Well, yeah, I'll let him know," and stuff like that. And she's like, "Don't fire him. He's just trying." I said, "This is my second week, blah blah, and this is what y'all do." So they leave. They come back a couple weeks later and see I'm working there. They're like, "Well, at least you guys keep your job." And I was like, "Man, don't even talk to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll rob your asses for real." Like, I was a different person back then, though. I used to let that shit get to me. And when you work in the public eye or whatever, you know, I got brothers that work in construction that they ain't that hard. You work at IHOP, you know. It's like, actually, you deal with all these people screaming at you because they're having a bad day. Oh, you can't. I'd walk away. Exactly. You wouldn't have a job, bitch. But anyway, so anyway, like the store I work in now, that lady was acting crazy, man. This lady's acting crazy, bro. And it's like, bro, like, why act crazy? Why act crazy? Why try to ruin people's lives when they're trying to work? Because if you see me in the streets, homeboy, it wouldn't be half the shit. Even if you are an old lady, I'll cuss your ass out. I'll cuss your children out. I don't care. But at work, I'm a different guy. See, at work, I think the biggest secret about working in public is you can't let everything get to your heart. You know what I'm saying? You can't let it get to you. Like when I worked at Storms, I used to let it get to me. And then I remember I fought a customer. I didn't really fight him. Like, I shoved him and it hurt his back, and he told my manager and the owners, you know. But like, it's crazy because people will literally push you to that point, and you don't let it get to your heart. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't let it get to you. And that, this isn't a talk of mental health and stuff like that, or whatever. But like, it's the same time. It's like, don't let it get to you. Don't let it define who you are. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I've been learning. Like, I had a customer one day when I was at work a couple months ago. Start they're screaming and hollering. I'm like, homeboy, you gotta chill out, boy. And my homeboy on the phone, I was on the phone with my homeboy in my ear, and he's like, bro, like, why didn't you hit that guy? I'm like, then I lose my job and I lose everything, and then I go to jail. See, like, I can't let this guy having a bad day. This guy's stupid because he ended up looking at the credit card thing and realized it wasn't our store where he spent that money at. He was just trying to get some free money. That's what it was. Crackhead, smoking crack every day. And crackheads will do that. They'll try to make you look bad because they're high on crack. So, bro, you can hit that crack pipe as much as you want, bro, but it's not going to save you from the wrath that I can push on you. But instead, I'm going to chill. See, that's what I understand. Like I'm a retired gangster. So, like, what it is like, I used to love fighting, bro. I love it. And I still kind of do sometimes. Like, when I'm sparring, it just makes me happy sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, when you're sparring with somebody, I just be laughing sometimes or smiling. Because I love it. I love the fact that someone can kill me in a heartbeat, or I can kill them in a heartbeat. I'm psychotic like that. I'm crazy. So, like, like when these people talk shit, I'm just looking at them like, bro, like, what can you do to me? What can you do to me that the world hasn't done already, homeboy? You want to get me fired? Okay, I've been fired before. I'm going to have another job by next week. I love this job. But my job here, that people are starting to learn to respect. And I love it. I love people that, I got a lot of good regular customers. I like the customers from the Granite Show store better. I'm not going to lie. Like the Granite Show store is, like, there's two stores, Kingsland and Granite Show. I like the Granite Show store because I have cooler customers, I'm not going to lie. The Kingsland store is cool because there's more to do and there's more product, but because I love all the product and stuff, and I don't like sitting around. But, like, at the same time, bro, I love my customers. I got a lot of love for them, but a lot of them might be having bad days. A lot of people be trying to get mouthy, and you're like, bro, like, and you can't let it get to your heart. That's what I realized. Like, a guy yelling at me one time, this one crackhead lady yelling at me, and I'm just looking at him like, bro, like, I hope you have a nice day. They're like, what? I was like, God bless you, man. Because what can you do? If you tell them, God bless you, I hope you have a nice day, what can they do? They're going to tell my manager on me? Well, he told me have a nice day. It's like, no, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. So, like, and I don't let it get to me. I just blow it. Like, whatever, man. This will be a good story for the podcast, or or this will be something something else that happens. Like today I kind of lost my cool. I wasn't at work, but I was in the line at the mobile. And this dude was just taking his time buying these lottery tickets, bro. And I'm like, bro, I got a shit, man. I got a doo-doo brown, man. Come on. And he just, like, taking his time. I said, bro, he turned around, looked at me. I said, don't stop. Don't look at me. Buy your fucking lottery tickets. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I got to take a shit, man. And he's like, oh. I said, don't shake now. God damn. Bitch ass. Hair all slicked back. Looking like Dracula with his little fucking V, his little V haircut, like widow's peak. My widow's peak. Grown ass man, bro. You better get up out of here. I will slap you I will slap the shit out of you, bro. I ain't playing. Think I'm playing? I'm not playing. I don't play, bro. I'm not a player. Well, I kind of am. But no, man. It's like you. It's like, you gotta realize people out here in this world, man, they don't care. They don't care. And like, you life is too short to be worried about what other people think or feel, or how, because this lady was mad because she asked for the wrong vodka, Sky vodka, on Saturday at the store. The lady got mad, drove off, and she came back. This is the wrong size. You said a fifth at 750 milliliters. I hate to tell you that. It really is. I don't know. You know more about it than I do, even though I work here and I've been around liquor for the last 5 years. But no, you're right. You know more than I do about it. But, we'll treat you good. And we do. We treat you good. You being an asshole, you screaming and yelling at my coworker. Cool. That makes you look like an asshole. Because people were looking at her going, damn. Like, she thought she was being social justice. She thought she was, like, being the hero of the day by yelling at the people behind the counter. They think they're the heroes. They look around and other customers are like, dude, why are you treating them like that? These people are working their asses off here. You know what I'm saying? And the real motherfuckers, like, there's one man, he goes, man, what's that lady's problem? I said, bro, she just, what her problem is. She's old. She's alone. She's about to die. You know what I'm saying? Like she's about to die. That's what her problem is. She's mad at the world. Ain't nobody touched her in a long time. Let's put it that way. She has a dog. That's it. That's all she has. She puts peanut butter on it sometimes, and the dog don't even want it. The dog's like, oh. If it stinks so bad your dog don't want it, girl, come on now. Don't blame it on me at the liquor store. Don't blame it on my coworker at the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, you know, like, well, that's how they are. They're old, they're lonely, they're mad. They drink cheap vodka. They're mad. They're mad at the world. You know, they're losers. That's the whole point. She probably ghosted someone back in the 80s. I mean, well, she probably not known car. But she probably was the one of them, like them girls are nowadays. Ghosting people, act like they're too good. She missed her golden goose, too. It's like the last one I talked to is. Old and alone. Old and alone. About to die. You're about to die. Okay? Okay. And look, hey bro, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be hateful. That's not who I am, baby. It's not who I am, baby. But I'm gonna tell you this. Like, don't like if you're listening, bro, and if you're one of them people that's hateful like that, bro, don't take it out on somebody else. What'd that person do? Like literally. Like they be acting like they're social justice work warriors too. Like, yeah, you motherfucker, can't believe you think that you can live your life and be happy. And you're like, oh, man, sorry, man. But like that's what gets to me, man. And like, don't take it to your heart either. And that's another problem. That's why the people they probably took something happened to her. She took it to the heart. Maybe she got turned down. I know I want to hit that. Cobwebs, dust. Can you imagine just hitting it from behind? Just dust going everywhere. Could you imagine? Boom. God damn. I just thought about it. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord, I'm trying to be a good Christian. I can't help it. I'm sorry, Lord. Please forgive me. Amen. But it's, you know, and that's, and like, but don't want people like that get to you either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I've been trying to say the whole time. It's life, bro. It's short. Life is short. But enjoy your every day, because you never know when it's going to be your last day. You never know when them haters are going to get to you. You know? You never know. And, like, that's like me, bro. Like, them haters are always going to... The hell is that? Look like outside my window in the woods, it look like I think that's the window way over at that house, but like it looked like the sun reflected off the glass and went through my window. Might be like a sniper fire or some shit. We're gonna take him out. He made fun of Instagram. He made fun of someone on. He made fun of gays on Instagram. We're gonna take him out now. 10-4-9. You know, just like that's what they're gonna do. No, I don't think they're gonna take me out. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be like at Mr. Getty's. I said this on the podcast on Sunday too. Like me and Steven and his old lady are gonna go out to eat, and like that's our Sunday routine. We'll hit Mr. Getty's up, then we'll go turn around and go do the podcast on full stomachs. Sometimes I'm too damn full though. I'll be trying to hold farts in this shit, but like I didn't get too full last Sunday. That was good. I'm proud of myself, but. Me and Steven would go to the Mr. I'll be getting up, getting a drink, and they're like, "Hey, Derek, nice podcast." They just throw the gun to Steven and leave. Just be some government agent shooting me in front of my friends in the middle of Mr. Getty's. I'll lay there in a puddle of blood. The floor that my brother actually concrete stained. So I'll be laying on my brother's concrete stained floor, just blood floating out. It's like wasted. You know. My mom would be sitting there like, well, I mean, he shouldn't have said that. They'd forget about me in a day or two, though. I mean, that's the way it goes. But no, that's what I was talking about today. I just want to get, like, out there, like, you know, about mental health and stuff like that. Don't take things to heart that other crazy people try to do to you. People are always going to try themselves. That's what I'm trying to tell you. People are always going to, it's not going to go your way. Life's never going to go your way. And that's one thing I've been learning. But yeah, can't let some people get to you. Like, especially when you're at work. Like, when I'm at work, bro, I don't even, like, fuck with these people, bro. I mean, sorry to be rude, but if you're rude to me, cool. Have a good day, bro. I hope you do. Bless you. I wish you this. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to lose my job over somebody, and I probably will. I'll probably end up one day snapping on somebody and screaming at them, like bitch, but that's why I do jujitsu too. So that's why I keep myself busy. That's why I keep myself occupied, so I won't snap. I haven't snapped in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like last time I snapped on somebody, all of a sudden they fell and their ribs broke. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was a crazy night. We were just having a good time, and the dude was being an asshole to me. Then all of a sudden a pool stick hit him in the face, bro. And then he hit the ground crying, and all of a sudden somehow a shoe stepped on him, like a steel-toe boot. I had that steel-toe boot, and just hurt this man. And his ribs were all bruised up, and he called the ambulance like a sissy, man, over exaggerating, laying on the ground. Yeah. That's what happens when I get mad. People get hurt, and it's not my fault. I get hurt sometimes too. My feelings were hurt, but allegedly the guy got hurt. Allegedly his ribs got broken. Allegedly he almost got a foot up his ass. Allegedly a pool stick hit him in the face. Do I think I did it? No, I was just there. I was a witness. Hey, officer, I was chilling, bro. I saw this go down. Who did it? I don't know. Hey, look at me. I don't know. Officer. He was testing people. And look what happened. Look what happened to him. He's laying there, hurting, screaming. I don't know what happened, bro. Who broke that pool stick over his face? I don't know, bro. What happened? Allegedly, he started trouble. Allegedly, he got dropped. Simple as that. So, man, nowadays I'm peaceful. And that's what you got to do. I think that's one of the best things for your mental health is to stay occupied, so you won't go crazy. So you won't be sitting in your room rocking back and forth, looking at the wall when eating your fingernails or whatever crazy people do. But literally, or thinking people are trying to snipe you. You know what I'm saying? It's literally a I don't know how to explain it, man. It's literally it's literally just one of those things, man. It's one of those days. It's one of those times. And so people will literally see you and say, man, you changed a lot. You're so much better. You're like, yeah, because I didn't let the haters get me down. I didn't let the hate get me down. I didn't let the negatives in life get me down. But instead, I walked over here and I tried jujitsu. Or instead, I walked over here and tried horseback riding. Or instead, I walked over here and started playing golf. Or instead, I started, because I know a lot of guys that that's how they keep themselves busy. I used to always wonder why that when I was a little kid. Some of the old men will play golf, or they go fishing all the time, or they would do stuff instead of sitting at home. Why don't they want to just sit at home and rest? It's because they will go fucking insane. The fastest thing to kill you, I think what kills you faster than doing activities is literally the fact that you can literally you can literally kill yourself by going home and going to work, going home, go to work, go home, go to work, go home, go to work. That's the slowest way to die. You're going out slowly. But if you find some hobby or find something to do, your life will be a lot better. Someone just text me. Wonder who it is. Oh. And, that was my homegirl that texted me, actually. But, yeah, man. So, that's what kind of I wanted to talk about stuff. And, just stuff like that. And remember, drink White Monster. The other monsters that made me poop, bro. I'll be like, ooh, doo-doo brown time. Where'd that come from? Well, where it came from is I got someone asked a friend of mine. I said, buy me a monster. They gave me the juice ones. I don't want the juice monster. I want the white monster. That's the one I drink. A white monster, and cinnamon zen. My coworker's like, cinnamon's nasty. Well, guess what? It's not for you. It's for me. So a nice cinnamon zen, and in a white monster, and you're in ecstasy. It's better than coffee. It's better than coffee. It really is. It's a beautiful thing you know, and that's all. Don't give me the juice ones. They make me doo doo. Like as soon as the first drop hits my stomach, it's like doo doo time, baby, doo doo, doo 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 doo. Do. You know what I'm saying? And like I could be on American Idol, watch out, fool. Like I'd be the best singer. Like Simon Cowell, like that is so well. Thank you. I'm a gay British fucking weirdo fag. The black guy would be like that's it right there, dog. That's it right there, dog. And then the skinny lady, like she's brown, but I don't think she's Mexican. She's kind of hot, but like not really. But you can tell she used to be really hot back in the day. Like you can tell she was one of them hot girls that partied a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of women I know, they're like, you know, and she has that look to her. Like she still likes to drink a lot, but you know what I'm saying? She used to do blow, and she used to like suck a lot of D, bro. But now she's like, you know, she's kind of older, but she's hot. But like you would hit it just because like what was her name? Like Paula was her name. Paula Jason Aldean or something like that. Paula Aldean, was it Paula Aldean? I think she's kin to Jason Aldean. I'm not sure. But I don't know who's. Anyway, that was the old American Idol. I don't know who's on American Idol now. But like, only season I ever watched was the first and second one. Because the first one had Kelly Clarkson when she was kind of like, you know, fattish, but not really too fat, you know. And then they had the second season with the gay dude and the black guy, and I don't know what happened to them either. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like that show was pretty cool. That's the only ones I really watched was the first two seasons. But yeah, it had that chick on there, and I was like, well, she's kind of hot, you know. I'd smash, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't tell my friends, kind of thing, you know, because she's older, but at the same time, she's like, you know, you can tell she's a freak, kind of thing. And I'd be like, I'd smash. I'd clap those cheeks, clapping cheeks, clapping cheeks, clapping cheeks. That's the song I was singing to her too. I'm like, girl, let's clap cheeks, and she's like, oh my god. I'm like, clapping cheeks, and Simon's like, I'll clap cheeks with you. I'm like, no, bro, no, you won't. That is gross, bro. I don't even know. Like I'm talking about the old cast of American Idol from like 30 years ago. I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, I'd do it. You know. I mean, she looked like she used to party quite a bit, but like those are the freaks. You could tell. Like she like to get chained up or something. I bet you $20. I bet you. I bet she was at a Diddy party. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing that makes me mad. Like they banned me and Steven from going live, but there's people from Diddy parties, bro, going live. Hawk Tua went live, bro, but we can't. That's crazy. It's gross, man. Hawk Tua, I don't know if she was at a Diddy party, but she probably would have went. That person is annoying. How y'all doing? Hawk Tua, they don't spit on that thing. Everybody thought she was cute. They're like, oh, she's so cute. Oh, yeah, she's fucking cute, all right. She fucked you over on Bitcoin, you son of a bitch. That's what you fucking get, assholes. But, you know, anyway. Thank you guys for listening and stuff. And don't give me the other colored monster, please, bro. Like, if you're going to buy me a monster, at least be the white monster. Don't give me them flavors, the doo-doo flavors. And that's what they all remind me of, because as soon as they hit my stomach, it's like, and like it's like literally 5, 4, 3, you better get your ass to the bathroom. 2, 1, you gotta shit. Doo-doo brown. You're like, ah, and you're just running to the bathroom because you're just about to explode, bro. And it's like, oh my god, bro, oh my god. And you just get in there and it's like you literally feel like a jetpack of poop just shooting out of your ass, dude. And you're like, dude, what happened, bro? All I wanted was a white monster and a Zen, and you gave me the juice monster. All them colors on the can is what made it like literally just, you know, not worth it in a way. A lot of colors on the can. Just keep it simple, man. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple kind of man. You know, just be a simple kind of man, bro. That's all. I'm a simple man. Play some good tunes, pop a Zen in, drink a Monster, and just chill. Instead, you want to give me the colorful can. Well, I thought it would be cool, Derek. Well, now I've been on the toilet 5 or 6 times. My butt is sore. It's raw. You know? Anyway, with that note, we are going to end the show today. Oh yeah. I was going to keep you updated on, 3 weeks ago, you know how we talked about that Dan Kirkpatrick. What's his name? Kirkpatrick? What's his last name? McPatrick? The Lieutenant Governor of Texas. So anyway, as you know, Governor Abbott, Governor Wills, as I call him. Why do you call him Governor Wills? Because he's in a wheelchair. All right, simple as that. So anyway, Governor Hot Wheels literally vetoed the bill, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, shot up because, for one, it's stupid, and for two, like Dan Patrick was mad because and of course, like every other politician, he tried to use the words. He tried to use, well, he just tried to use, like, oh, the children, the children, the children. They always use the children. It's not bad enough that these senators like to take children on islands and eat them and do God knows what else with children. But these people want to use your children to ban THC products. And he tried his best, but it was vetoed. And the crazy thing about that is, I did more research on this. There was somewhere on Facebook where it said that he also took a payment from Anheuser-Busch. So does that show he really cares about your children? Because he's taking a payment from an alcohol company, and Anheuser-Busch has Bud Light, which also runs the tranny on a Bud Light can. Remember that? Remember that last year, 2 years ago, when there was a tranny on Bud Light can? A dude that tucked his wiener in and dressed like a woman, and then did he cut his wiener off? I don't know. But anyway, so this dude took a payout from Anheuser-Busch. He don't care about your children. And that's what I got to tell y'all. These politicians, before I leave, these politicians don't care about your children. They care about that moolah. Because if the marijuana companies would have paid him first, guess what? He would have been all for it. And maybe the marijuana companies paid Greg Abbott. But marijuana is not that bad. THC is not that bad. Those vapes are annoying as fuck. Because they give me a headache. And like every person I know that smokes them kind of looks crackheadish in a way. Like, I'm not trying to hate on all you guys. But like, it's like literally like one of my homegirls, you know what I'm saying? Like I've known her forever. And she kind of looks a little, like her looks are kind of fading, and it's sad because she used to be hot, her looks are fading away, far away. But that's just what I gotta tell you, man. These politicians don't care about your children. Any idiot would watch the TV and listen to these politicians talking like they really care about our children and our children's education. No, if they cared about your children's education, they would have made weed legal. And by the chance of making weed legal, we're not Colorado, he said. Well, yeah, but you know what the best thing about Colorado is? Their streets are a lot better. Their schools have better money coming in. They probably pay their teachers a lot better than the state of Texas. So therefore, you know what the funniest fucking part about that is? How do you really care about the children when you don't even want to put no money into the fucking schools, you motherfucker? You could use that marijuana money to put it into the schools. Help the schools grow. Help them brainwash our children. Because that's what they did. The schools were pretty much fucking useless. They brainwashed all these kids into thinking that fucking shit that didn't really fucking happen. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get on that fucking rant, but I'm gonna tell you right now. You're stupid, Dan Patrick, or whatever the fuck your name is. Faggot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could use that marijuana money to, oh my God, bro, like, for real, to fix these street roads out here. They've been working on I-35 for fucking 25 years. Same spot. Like, what the fuck? Literally, I went on I-35 the other day. Same spot they've been working on. I remember when I lived in Liberty Hill, going down that street, I was sitting on the same spot, sitting around digging. What are they digging for? Treasure? Ain't no treasure there. Ugh. I'm just saying, dude. Like, so they don't care. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And so that's what happened, So that was like, some things I found out that he was paid out by the Anheuser-Busch, of course. And also other things I found out that he also don't give a damn about your children. Well, did you ever think about that? Because I'm pretty sure all the people they deport, they're going to take their children to an island anyway. Let's be real. Remember back in the, everybody thinks Donald Trump's the only person that wanted to deport them. Back in the Obama administration, they lost like over 1,500 children. You know where they went. They went to see a man named Epstein. But, it is what it is, man. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. No, you're not watching because this is not a video episode. Derek, why don't you do a video episode? Because I don't have a guest. I don't want to. Our room's messy. There's literally, I just don't want to. I don't want to. I'm tired of doing things I don't want to do to make y'all feel comfortable. Or anybody feel comfortable. Like, Derek, you should put things in your butt for us on video. Because that's what's going to come next. Literally, they won't video, but really it's like, we don't want to just hear your voice. We want to hear you, see you talk on a video. And then for they're like, take your shirt off on the video. And then for you're like, take your pants off on the video. And then for they're like, oh, put a thong on and shake your butt on the video. Make your cheeks clap. And before they're like, put that in your butt crack, Derek, on a video. No. I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. That's all I'm saying, bro. But, Guys, definitely check out the Heavy Rollers podcast on Spotify and YouTube. It will be out every Monday morning. And also, I just say Monday morning because I release it like Sunday, like around right before midnight or something like that. But Monday morning is always a good destination. Also, check out the Derrek Ribera show. This one you're listening to right now. Check us out, man. Just check it out, bro. Enjoy your life. Dan Kirkpatrick, try again next time. You know what I'm saying? I know what you got paid for, and that's why he was so set on it too. Because that these politicians are not real people, bro. They're not. I'm telling. They're lizard people. They're literally the kind of people that if you wanted to, you could buy them out. If you had enough money, you could make them talk and believe anything you want them to believe. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't have beliefs. They don't have their own personal beliefs or anything because money has clouded what they believe in and what they think. Like, okay. So anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate you guys. I appreciate everything y'all do, man. And I appreciate the YouTube channel. I appreciate the Spotify. Check out Derrek Ribera show on Spotify and YouTube. And also check out the Heavy Rollers podcast on Spotify and YouTube as well. That'd be every Monday and then pretty much every Sunday night, and then every Friday or every other Friday is a Derrek Ribera show. So guys, y'all enjoy, man. Have a great weekend. Happy birthday to me, and also happy birthday to anybody else out there. I met a chick the other day that had the same birthday as me, and she had some nice titties, and I was like, hell yeah, dude, some nice birthday titties right there, dude. But anyway, I didn't say that. I thought it, but no, she was cool as fuck, and I was like, hell yeah, man, we got the same birthday. It's really rare you meet someone with the same birthday as you. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Yeah. So, what can I say to leave? How do I say goodbye? I don't know how to say goodbye. I don't fucking know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's like a fucking crazy ass fucking shit. Anyway, phone's ringing. See you later. Bye-bye.